just 4 to centre for Central Districts.
3 goals of difference, 7-10 Centrals, 4-10 Torrens, 22.5 minutes now played in this third term.
More on Drogmuller once again. Drogmuller towards Hill. Has it robbed of him by Van Dommel. Hill again recovers. Out towards Hank on the half-back flank, and Hank dribbles one towards the centre wing. Married in front, under extreme pressure from O'Brien.
Hodgson it is who brings the ball away for Torrens now, up towards their half-forward line, but misdirected, and once again we find Craig Earnshaw in advance of Dirk Inglis takes the mark. Quickly plays on. It's a shabby kick, however, but Torrens still can't handle it. The opportunity there for Centrals to go up forward into their forward pocket. Cunningham comes out in advance of George, and the boundary line is close, but Centrals keep the ball running for them.
George with a left footer from the forward pocket. Here's a chance for Wilson.
Oh, he's been tackled high. Well, there was a chance there for Torrens to save the day, as Wilson appeared to be gone for all money. But the elusive Wilbur Wilson once again proved equal to the occasion. He's kicked 1 goal so far. He's only some 30 metres out.
Wilson with that familiar left foot. Crashed over the ball, and he's kicked the goal. Central Districts increase their lead, leading 8 goals 10 to West Torrens 4 goals 10 as we go to about the 24-minute mark in the third quarter.
With only some 3 or 4 minutes left to play in this final term, Central Districts 8 goals 10 have a good break of 24 points over West Torrens, who are sitting on 4 goals 10. Central Districts able to move the ball up forward and perhaps looking a bit tidier with their forward work than have the West Torrens side when they've moved the ball up forward.
Moore's done a good job in the ruck as opposed to Rendell as they're entering time on.
And it's Rendell's tap away. McSporran tries to keep the ball working further forward. Somebody held for not possession but called play on. Terry Moore again using pace like a rover. Earnshaw there for Central, but it's worried forward, and a good hand pass across towards Hannah. He lines up, snaps goalwards, and this time makes no mistakes for the Eagles. And the young Eagles fight back to get their 5th goal and first goal for Ian Hannah. They can move along now to 5 goals 10. Central Districts 8 goals 10. 18 points the difference at the 25-minute mark of the third term.
Quick reply there from the Eagles, from the boot of Hannah, who missed an opportunity some 4 or 5 minutes ago. It'll be Moore and Rendell once again to do battle in the ruck. Running against one another.
Ball favours Rendell, gets the hand of the ball. Green's there, can't handle it cleanly, tries to throw it out. McSporran's there now. A long driving kick up forward. Johnson, well spoiled again by Cochrane. Craig Marriott should be first to the ball. Well tackled, loose hand pass. Torrens with a chance, and it's Krieg. Can't bring it clear. Torrens in again, this time through Hank. McSporran worried off the ball. Players go in desperately, almost on the half-forward flank for the Torrens side.
Great pressure there by Central Districts. Torrens looking for another quick goal late in this third quarter to keep them within touch at 3/4 time. And once again, it's Moore and now Dirk Inglis to do battle.
Inglis takes front position, worried out of it by Moore, and the free kick will go the way of Dirk Inglis. Front position's worth a fortune. He won't make the distance, but should get the ball up towards the goal square. Central's defence has been very disciplined and worked very well tonight. Let's see if they can stop this charge by the Eagles.
Inglis, 60 metres out. Screw punt off the side of the boot and towards the pocket. Hannah sets himself off hands, but unfortunately for West Torrens, over the line on the fall, and Central Districts will relieve from the back pocket.
It's been a reasonably good game up to date, Bruce, but I don't think either coach would be happy with their players polishing off work in the forward areas.
Well, there's a very poor kick towards the back pocket going across the ground. Luckily for Central District, Cowie was there. Handball's over, and Centrals are going to get out of this as they go towards the centre wing. Grambo in front, off hands. They're all in the back of Rendell, and Rendell will put Torrens further into attack from the centre wing.
Earnshaw, the player who relieved for Central District then, has been a very strong player at centre half-back for the Central side. They're controlling most of the key positions. Rendell's kick towards the forward pocket. Inglis high, couldn't take it. McSporran over towards the centre half-forward position. Torrens can't handle it cleanly up forward, however. O'Brien on the bottom of the pack, holding the ball, the decision, and West Torrens will have the chance through the agency of Peter Johnston. This fellow's a good kick of a ball and normally very accurate. He has 2 goals to his credit so far, as does Hill and Hannah 2 for West Torrens. Goal kickers for Centrals, Ruxiak 3, Wilson 2, George 1 and Van der Mel 1.
Johnston sets himself. Drop punt. And he's missed, and unfortunately Torrens frittering away opportunities. 5-11 to Central's 8-10. That would have been a very handy goal, Ted.
Well, it's one they just can't afford to give away, Bruce. In these hectic under lights affairs, you'll find the scores aren't all that large as they are in day games because of the nature of the game and the shorter time they play.
Light rain falling as Cochrane relieves the ball. Moore sets himself, Rendell over the back. Here's a chance for foot off hands. Sporran. Lee Stone there for Central Districts. Great pressure in the back line as it's taken by Cochrane. Cochrane gets it across towards Pryor. Pryor to Vivian, but he misses. Torrens again with a chance. The big fella Rendell has it. Back towards Hewitt. Hewitt towards centre half forward. A strong mark taken by Johnston. He's a bit further out than he was last time, Ted.
I think they might have run the change and put him to a centre half forward with Dirk Inglis up at full forward, and already Johnston's taken 2 telling marks in that position. This time it's a much better kick, and he's covered some ground. He's given it a real big chance, but offline once again. And West Torrens rack up their 12th behind. 5 goals, 12 West Torrens. Central Districts 8-10, 27 minutes into the 3rd term.
Torrens within 16 points. And a goal late in this 3rd quarter would certainly be handy to keep them within touch, Ted, as they go into the last quarter.
I've got a feeling that they've got the advantage of whatever wind there is just at the moment, Bruce, which means, of course, Centrals will have it for the last quarter. There's the 3-quarter time siren. Scores being Central Districts 8 goals 10, 58 points in advance of West Torrens 5 goals 12, 42.
Start of the final quarter, and this is the opening match of the Escort Cup Championships. West Torrens 5-12, trailing Central Districts 8-10.
Central Districts quickly into attack through Jeff Gillies towards their forward area. Cunningham's there for Torrens, throws the ball clear. Peter Bytheen for Centrals. Offline over towards the left forward pocket.
Cunningham and George, how have you seen that duel so far, Ted?
Well, George is a little out of touch, just coming back to football, but by gee, he's moved quite well. Neither player has been particularly dominant. Of course, Cunningham gets the kick-ins from the behinds, and so he looks as if he's got more of the play.
Wilson with a chance, and has hit the post.
Wilbur Wilson is one player, Bruce, that'd be high up on everybody's thoughts for the Thorn DV award from the Canberra Television Man of the Match. That award, of course, is given by the advertiser representative of the game.
Torrens about to relieve Cunningham, if they can find the ball.
These matches, of course, worthwhile knowing that this is the first round as far as South Australia is concerned. There are 5 elimination matches. The winner by the biggest margin goes into the final, into the next round automatically in Melbourne, and the other 4 winners play off for the 2 extra places.
Cunningham towards half-back. Central Districts in front through the agency of Moore, taken by Grambo off hands. Out towards Hodgson, and Hodgson relieves for Torrens towards centre wing. Hill with a chance, showed great pace on his left foot towards centre half forward. Over the head of Inglis. But Drogmuller it was. Drogmuller recovers, throws it out towards Hannah. Great pressure there by Central Districts. Torrens desperate for an early score, and this is the last quarter. Central Districts 8-11, West Torrens 5-12.
In the other 2 quarters, or the other, second and third quarter, Central Districts started off with a blaze of glory and got a couple of goals quickly.
Drogmuller towards full forward, Foot with a chance, just missed.
And Torrens once again, it's a sorry sight for them on the scoreboard. 5 goals, 13. They needed a couple of goals. In that 3rd term, we saw them miss some fairly easy shots up around goal, but I suppose Central Districts could lay claim to the same thing, Bruce. They've missed some easy shots also.
Worried looking Lindsay Head, Ted, at this stage.
Billy Cochrane with the kick in up towards centre half back. In front, Mackay.
Mackay to relieve for Central Districts. He'll put them well into attack.
Up towards centre half forward. Wilson in front. He again would be high on the Man of the Match award. Off hands, Trigg can't work it through. Grambo knocked it clear. Back towards Wilson and Grambo. Wilson magically works it clear. Finds Bytheen. Down towards the goal square area. In front, Cunningham. Van Dommel has 1 goal to his credit. Has 2 goals to his credit. And Central District, in the opening minutes of the final term, notched their 9th goal. Central District's now 9 goals 11, leading West Torrens 5 goals 13.
It's a big break. Central District's getting away. They lead now by 22 points. 2.5 minutes into this, the last quarter. Wilson certainly playing a dominating role across half forward. It's Moore in ruck for Central Districts. Rendell for the Eagles, going from opposite sides this time.
And Terry Moore gets underneath Rendell. Centrals keep working it forward. Moore once again. Filippo punches it away. Grambo for West Torrens, out wide searching for Hill. Stone's there, the ball on the ground. Stone being held by Hill. The free kick will go the way. It was Marriott who was playing on that half-forward flank, not Hill, who gave the free kick away. Lee Stone for Central Districts.
Towards centre half forward. Bytheen sets himself trick from in front. Central Districts work it forward towards the pocket. Here's a chance for the Bulldogs. George from about 20 metres out.
Second goal to Max George in the 10th to Central District. Once again, they just look that little better organised up forward than have West Torrens, and they've notched their 10th goal. Central Districts now 10 goals 11 lead West Torrens 5 goals 13.
Great start for Central Districts in the early stages of this, the last quarter. They've been able to get the ball through half forward very quickly, and it's enabled them to set up opportunities.
Terry Moore, who would also be high on the list of Central District's players for the Thorn TV Canberra Television Man of the Mark, opposed to Rendell.
Rendell with a thump, but Moore recovers well, and again Central Districts into attack. Torrens with a chance to relieve, and there may be a change here for the Eagles. Grambo on his right foot, out towards centre wing. Clever mark there taken by Tom Hank.
Just behind centre wing for West Torrens. He gets the lead from Hill out on the flank. Rendell's there also. Well, Hill threw himself in amongst the big fellows. O'Brien again. Krieg. Earnshaw for Central Districts. And at the back, it's Hodson for West Torrens. Young player, another one of their new bloods this year. Couldn't quite handle it. And a throw in on the left half forward flank for Central Districts.
Trengo about to come on for the Eagles.
Bytheen and Rendell gets the ball down, this time in the direction of Foot. Foot across towards Grambo, but his kick's loose, and McKay's there. A quick hand pass off to Terry Moore, who's certainly made a welcome return for the Central District side today. Foot's hand pass is good. This time it finds Roberts. Roberts kick out wide. Green is there for West Torrens. Quickly tackled. Central's going forward, this time through Stone. Roberts is in again, but he's beaten for the ball there by the Bulldogs forward line, and it's Bytheen. The hand pass back is good. They're throwing the ball round up forward. That finishes with Ruxiak. He goes in towards goal, a bounce through, and Lindsay Ruxiak, with his 4th goal of the match, once again opens up a very big gap for Central Districts 5 minutes into the last quarter. Central Districts now 12 goals 11, well in advance, 11 goals 11, pardon me, well in advance of West Torrens, 5 goals 13.
Ball back in the centre. Lindsay Head's made a move. Craig Marriott off, and Bill Trengar on for the Eagles. Rendell in ruck. Moore and Rendell set themselves. Again, Centrals go forward.
There's a play on being called there. Bytheen had a free kick awarded, but a play on. See Centrals go up forward, but Van Dommel's effort towards goal is not good enough off the ground. It was quick thinking, but it didn't work. A minus score. Centrals now 11 goals 12, leading West 5 goals 13.
Ted, Central certainly getting the ball away from the centre in this the last quarter.
They have worked well. Gillies was a very prominent player early in the game, although he hasn't shown much in this last quarter. He certainly was a big effort in that centre for them as well during the first 3 quarters.
Grambo off hands towards centre wing. Bytheen in the van for Central Districts. Torrens trying to work the ball forward. Bytheen, who certainly played a good second half. Gillies with a chance from the centre. Handball towards Rusciak, he's kicked 4 already. Towards a big fella, Moore thumps it on. Here's Van Dommel with a chance from centre half forward on his left foot. Van Dommel's just missed, and Central Districts go to 11-13 to West Torrens 5-13, and they're certainly putting a space in Torrens at this, the 6-minute mark of the last quarter.
I noticed Kim Lynette's on the ground for Central Districts. I haven't yet picked up the player who left the arena. John Cunningham now for West Torrens. Not a long kick, and the ball stays well within return distance as far as Centrals are concerned. Big pack of players, and once again a bounce down by the umpire, only some 45 metres out from goal for the Central District side. 79 points to 43. Peter Vivian, the player, been replaced by Kim Lynette.
Bythin over the top of Rendell. Foot throws the ball out towards Hill. Hill puts Torrens into attack towards centre half forward. Chance for the Bulldogs to come out of defence through O'Brien, who's played very steadily towards the centre wing. Green has the ball taken off him. Moore out towards Mackay. Mackay from centre wing towards full forward.
And there's a good mark taken in attack for the Central District side by Chris McClay. He was a very prominent player in the first quarter, has played steadily since.
Has a 15-metre two-tap, which puts him within 20 metres of the goal.
Not forgetting that the man of the match tonight could win a Thorn TV through Canberra Television Services, as Chris McClay does his chances no harm with another goal and places Central Districts in an almost unassailable position 8 minutes into the final term. 12 goals, 13 Central Districts, leading West Torrens 5 goals, 13.
Drogmuller on the ball now for the Eagles, but they're in a desperate position, trailing by 7 goals. It's 8 minutes into the last quarter.
Cowie in there for the Central District side. And Drogmuller's tapped down, but it doesn't get it clear. Tries to recover. And it's back with Hannah, who's been a prominent player for West Torrens side tonight. McSporran hands it off. Hank goes in towards goal. As he swung it enough, he sneaks it just inside the post. And that gives Coach Lindsay Head some heart as West Torrens fight back from a very desperate situation to post their 6th major for the night. 10-minute mark of the final term. West Torrens 6-13, Central Districts 12-13.
Drogmuller and Cowie once again in the ruck, running against one another. Both pretty big boys, Ted.
Yes, there's a lot of tall timber in this game tonight on both sides. Cowie and Drogmuller again. Drogmuller gets first tap to the ball. The bounce of it favours Filippo. Across the hill, the short one in towards Johnson, can't handle it. Back towards Cochrane, a good hand pass out, finds O'Brien, and Centrals breathe again as the ball goes out wide. All Green's there, pops plenty for his corner, as he has done all night. Very gutsy young player, this boy.
Darren Clohessy warming up for the Bulldogs on the sideline as Green goes towards the forward pocket. It's off hands, and it'll be a throw-in about 30 metres around from the West Torrens goal.
There's Rendell this time to do battle in the ruck for Torrens. Hooks it down, but it's not clear. Foot across towards Hill, in towards the forward area, and there's a clever mark in defence.
Bill Cochrane about to relieve. He's played a very good game for the Bulldogs as he comes towards the centre wing. Drogmuller couldn't run it down. Torrens with a chance through Foot. Plays over the ball, and there'll be a ball up between centre wing and half forward for the Eagles. 6-13 Torrens, Central Districts 12-13, 10 minutes into the last quarter.
Drogmuller again to Daryl Cowie. Cowie from Centrals, and Drogmuller once again gets the tap away. Inglis tries to forward it. Gillies. Long hand pass is good. Finds Stone. Out wide to the right half forward flank. Oh, Roxiak copped these from behind. But Torrens quickly out of trouble through Peter Roberts. Up towards centre wing, and once again Alan Green. He certainly put his smallish frame in for all he can tonight. Gets the ball working up towards the half-forward flank, and Dirk Inglis.
Inglis on the half-forward flank for the Eagles. They need a couple of goals desperately. McSporran from the forward pocket towards full forward. Hill off hands. The ball escapes him. There'll be a ball up about 20 metres out for the Eagles.
Torrens just look as they're handling the ball so much better in this last 5 minutes or so. If they could have done that earlier in the game, I'm sure the margin certainly wouldn't have been the 36 points that it is.
Cowie about to set himself, also Rendell. Oh, in fact, it's Moore, and they're over the back of Moore. He'll take a free kick from the back pocket for the Bulldogs.
Terry Moore, a most prominent player and in line for the Canberra TV Award this evening. Off hands, there was an infringement, and it will go the way of Darryl Cowie. He's on the half-back flank as he takes this kick. Searches for leader Peter Bytheen. Shane Granville was on hand to spoil on the throw-in. Centre wing, grandstand side of the oval.
Drogmiller about to set himself with Bytheen. Cowie over the top. Chance for the Eagles to recover.
$12 goals, 13 Central District, 6-13 Torrens.
It's a bit of change for the Bulldogs. Clohessy on and Stone off.
Almost a half-forward flank now for Centrals. There's Drogmiller for West Torrens. Cowie down towards Maclay. He's well truly tackled by Thien, number 21. He in turn tackled by Hank. But a bounce down across half-forward for the Central District side. 12.5-minute mark, and Centrals have a commanding break, 12-13 to 6-13.
Drogmiller on Cowie once again. Cowie with a tap towards Maclay, and Maclay will take a free kick from almost half forward for the Bulldogs and put them deep into attack once more.
The kick is long. They set. Oh, gee. Cunningham let it go through. His immediate opponent, George, snapped it up off hand and makes the difference, 7 goals. Young Cunningham had the chance to mark, tried to punch away. Max George, quick to seize the opportunity, made no mistake and posted the 13th goal for Central Districts. 13-minute mark of the final term. Central Districts, 13 goals, 13 behinds. Lead West Torrens, 6 goals, 13.
Been a great last term for the Bulldogs. Cowie and Drogmiller have been running against one another for some time now, about to do battle once again.
Drogmiller, who had the better of the centre bounce before, but this time it was Cowie. But it's Centrals who work it forward, and it's Hill for that side, for Torrens side, up towards the forward pocket. Johnson was there, but couldn't take possession finally. Once again, throw in that forward pocket.
It's been one of the highlights of the night. Cochrane and Johnson's been a good duel, Ted.
It certainly has, and Billy Cochrane, he looks to be...
Hill deep in the pocket for the Eagles. It's kicked towards the goal front. Yes, McKay about to go to full back for the Bulldogs. It's taken by McLean in the back pocket. McLean from the back pocket towards the centre. And once again, Centrals will go forward. 13-13, leading West Torrens 6-13. It's Cowie, just backward of centre. Works the ball across towards Bytheen. Bytheen works it in front of him. Ball sits for him nicely. Hand pass towards Krieg. Krieg in towards full forward. Enright with a chance for the Eagles.
Ruchiak again with the hand pass is a good one. Finds his way up forward there for Kim Lynott. Off towards Wilbur Wilson. Bounces his way out of trouble. Hooks it back towards where it's the Eagles' nest there. And finally taken away for the Eagles by Peter Roberts. A good mark, though, by Maclay, and Centrals will go back into attack once again.
Short one.
I won't read it all again, but...
Takes a mark now, Billy Cochrane. Gee, that'll be a shocking blow for Centrals at this stage of the season. Let's hope he hasn't done too much damage, Ted.
Certainly after the fine form he's shown so far in this game.